Hello there, my good nerds. We are still playing this game, and we're going to be doing some time-sensitive, timing-sensitive activities, and I am going to be following the walkthrough very carefully, very closely, so I don't make any mistakes. And that means I will not be commenting very much on what I do. Yeah, that is why you may not hear me very much.
You never know when a little woodpecking will come in handy. You never know when a little woodpecking will come in handy.
Today's rather an overcast and muggy day here in Sweden land, by the way. So I am playing a game with the lights turned on.
Somebody's at the door.
I can hear.
Everything all right?
Everything is fine, Herr Knight.
Yeah, you are looking so very innocent. I'll try that the door is locked before we try unlocking it.
Locked.
Well, that is something to look at. So now we unlock it. But we are not going in there yet. Because 90s adventure games, they do be like this. Well, speaking of 90s adventure games, by the way, I had a look at GOG for the other games in the series, and the first game, there was this 20th anniversary thing that looked kind of interesting, actually. Maybe I'll try it at some point. But third game in the series, that's just going to give me motion sickness. I can guarantee that Gabriel Knights 3 will never be featured on this channel. Just in case anyone was wondering. And we wait some more. Oh, here we go.
Möchte wissen, wer das ist.
Total nothing to do with me. Nuh-uh. see, to complete this little subterfuge, we will need to put the keys shit back in the drawer. Yes, they are going to check. But I think that is the entire time
Everything all right?
section done and
Everything is
dusted.
fine, Herr Knight.
Goody. Then you don't mind if I just go back there and visit the little secret room? After saving, of course. A ritual room. That's a hell of a thing to have at a hunter's club.
Aren't some of these endangered species?
Crossbow. Please tell me no one has been using that for a good long
Just a
while.
guess, but I don't think this stuff has much to do with hunting. Just a guess, but I don't think this stuff has much to do with hunting.
But what have we here?
Rice, Von Agner, Henneman. I met them all last night. I wonder what these figures mean.
That is typically how we write down prices. So there will be 30 marks for price, 500 for Eigner, and 100 for Henneman. But it could also denote thousands. So 30,000, 500,000, yeah, you know. We will need further context.
What the hell do these guys hunt anyway? Ninjas? Photos of the club hunts. Looks like Von Glauer and Von Zell monopolized the camera. Or the hunts. Photos of the club hunts. Looks like Von Glauer and Von Zell monopolized the camera. Or the hunts.
Yeah, this will be Von Klauer and that Von Zell, and that is the place in the forest we will be going to visit. Von Zell, a tiger? The fuck?
Photos of the club hunts. Looks like Von Glauer and Von Zell monopolized the camera. Or the hunts.
I didn't pay attention to the tiger before. Those are kind of not a thing that you will encounter and you know, freely in Central Europe. Whatever these are. Probably Von Glauer and Von Zell again. Hi.
Mr. Knight?
Hey.
This room is for members. Only.
Oh, sorry. The door was open. I'll go up.
Wait! I'd better make sure you do not take another unexpected detour.
And he's checking out the notebook. Seeing that it's still there.
After you.
Yeah, he's not our friend.
Sava! Sava, kommen Sie!
Ja, Baron Von Zell?
I found the basement door unlocked and Herr Knight below. Perhaps you could keep a better eye on the keys in the future.
I will, Baron Von Zell.
guessing if we hadn't put the keys back by this point, things would end poorly for us. Let's see. We do unfortunately need to speak to him about a few things.
May I speak with you, Baron von Zell?
Yes? What is it?
Very fancy chairs, though.
So, what do you do for a living, Baron von Zell?
For a living? My family is in banking, Herr Knight. What do you do for a living?
Me? I'm a writer.
A writer? How aggressive of you.
I take it you're particularly fond of hunting. I noticed the photographs downstairs. You and the Baron sure do get around.
We are the best? You may find that out for yourself someday.
Oh, I'm anxious for us to hit the field. I have a feeling there's a lot I could learn from you.
You may find yourself more challenged than you can imagine.
True. I don't get in as much practice as I'd like, and hunting's like any other sport. The more you do it, the better you get.
Bullshit. Hunting is a matter of the spirit, of will.
So it is.
However, Evan could see that von Glover and I have had more practice than the others in the club. We used to hunt together quite a bit.
Used to. You don't hunt together anymore?
No, not often.
Are you and Von Glauer too busy to hunt much these days, or have y'all fallen out?
I suppose I've simply outgrown him.
Really? In what way?
You wouldn't understand.
Oh. How about telling me about the other club members?
I have a better idea. Why don't you tell me about yourself?
Like what?
For example, why are you in Munich?
Oh, I'm just vacationing and thought I'd stop by on my way through.
Really? And where are you staying in Munich?
Outside of town a ways.
Which suburb?
I'm on a farm, actually. And you know, I don't remember the name of the area. Probably couldn't pronounce it anyway.
Yes. Quite curious for someone with a supposedly high Germanic background.
Yep. Guess going out and making your mark on the rest of the world will do that to a family line.
Yep. He smells a rat. And to be fair, he is right about that.
The club seems to be an exciting place. Do y'all travel much as a group?
No.
Really? You don't hunt abroad?
We are all very busy men.
No, isn't that odd? So, how do you like the club?
Herr Knight, if you wish to learn about the club, you should keep your mouth shut and observe.
Typically how scientists do things, by the way.
Have you ever heard of the Black Wolf?
No.
Okay, music cue. Totally random, I'm sure, nothing to do with anything.
You mentioned that y'all don't go on hunting trips abroad?
We do not.
But those trophies in the basement, do y'all really have white tigers in Germany or lions?
The majority of what the club hunts are far more common species, Herr Knight. The trophies in the basement are exceptions, and they were obtained quite legally.
Whoa, you misunderstand me, Baron von
I think not. In any case, the basement is not public territory, and its contents are, therefore, none of your concern.
Of course, I do apologize.
As a guest of this club, the why you are a guest of this club is a mystery to me. But as a guest, perhaps you should limit your prowling and sniffing to areas which you are offered openly by those who belong here.
You're so right.
He mad. Okay, well, I guess we can just leave. Oh, yeah, we were supposed to examine this.
Baron Friedrich von Glauer. He lives in the Perlacker district.
I think I already did though. Well, anyway. We need to have that information to get to where we are going at some point in the future. And that is how you click to exit Marianas from this direction.
Kommen Sie herein.
Kommissar Lieber, so generous of you to see me.
Sit down, Mr. Knight. Now, you will tell me what you think you know about this case, yes?
How do you say, quid pro quo in German?
There is no translation.
Thanks so much for your time.
Sit down. What are you proposing exactly?
You want information? I want information. It's, kind of convenient that way.
I can't give you police information.
Why not? I'm not asking for anything confidential. Hell, I can't even read the damn newspapers around here. Press release stuff, that's all I want.
All right. But then it's your turn. Agreed?
I hear you.
Okay, let's have a word with the guy about many things.
How long have you been a commissar?
10 years.
All of them here in Munich?
Yes.
And a criminal commissar is like, what, a police detective in America?
Americans don't have so many ranks, I think. A German criminal commissar is, say, more like an English chief inspector.
Ah, P.D. James.
What?
Nothing. Tell me about the other victims.
What do you want to know?
How many victims have there been?
5, including the one downtown.
Could there be bodies out there that you haven't found yet?
No. The killings have been done in broad daylight. Body parts left like a trail of boat criminal. Breadcrumbs?
Jack the Ripper Wolf. When were the other victims killed?
The first was 32 days ago.
2 days after the zoo wolves escaped. And the others?
The two teenage boys were killed 20 days ago. The Huber girl 6 days ago.
They're speeding up.
Maybe.
What about the locations of the killings? Any pattern there?
You can see for yourself if you like. I have a marked map on the wall. Until last night, the killer always struck 30 to 40 minutes outside the city. The first was killed north of München near Esching. The two males were killed in Feldkirchen, that's east. Tony Huber was killed on her parents' farm just west of Lachen.
What does forensics say about the killer?
That information is not for the press.
But the bite marks, saliva, you've seen the bodies, I haven't.
All I can say is, it is an animal.
Mind if I take a guess? Your boys in the lab say the bite marks are canine and are closer to wolf than to dog. But beyond that, they can't pin it down. Nothing like it on the records. Probably a weird hybrid. Yeah. That's what I thought.
We have his attention now.
Have you given any thought at all about the possibility of
What?
a werewolf? Never mind. The killer isn't one of the zoo wolves, is it?
That is information the press does not have, Mr. Knight. I expect it to stay that way.
I understand.
As you pointed out so loudly at the crime scene, evidence on the killer does not match what we know of the zoo wolves.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts about that?
Either there is a mistake with the zoo records.
I think the zoo would know if they had a reddish-brown hybrid in the wolf kennel.
I didn't say it was likely. Another possibility is, of course, that another animal is responsible.
Wild?
Possibly. Maybe. A pet.
A pet? As in maybe the reason you haven't been able to track the thing is that it's going into someone's home.
It's possible.
Well, there was that line in the werewolf lore book about alpha and beta werewolves, which kind of put a spin on that. Anyway, we continue.
You keep saying an animal. You found evidence of only one animal? One bite pattern, one saliva type?
Yes.
Yet two wolves escaped from the zoo.
As you say, the zoo wolves do not figure into this at all.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. No, I definitely would not say that.
I think we'll end the episode here, and this will actually continue in the next episode. And then we will eventually go and visit von Glower, or von Glauer, depending on who does the pronunciations.